What's up, guys? It's Mikey B, bringing you some more Dark Souls. This is part 2. Part 2 for the day, day 5? I'm losing track. Let's get this show on the road. Previous episode, we fought our way through Sen's Fortress. We banged our head against the wall until we managed to get through, which is great. We have obviously got this brand new little MacGuffin here. Let's check it out. Let's see what it does. Delay. Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. So this is Anor Londo, where the gods are supposed to live. Looks kind of nice, doesn't it? Well, not everything is as it seems, but we'll get to that later on. For now, what we're going to do, we are going to do a bonus section. Oof. Purely because we should do the bonus section now instead of having to backtrack. So let's get to it. Right. Yeah, this guy's constantly trying to bait me to aggro the other guy. Do not fight two of these at once. You will not like it. Down you go, son. You can get their shield and their halberd as well, if you're lucky. We have the humanities in order to do that, and we recently picked up a covetous gold serpent ring. Which will again give us some extra item drops. But for the moment we don't necessarily need to do it. Yeah. Lovely. Demon Titanite. Very interesting to find Demon Titanite up here. Yeah, very strange, very strange. Okay, let's get this set up first before we do anything. There we go. So we've arrived at Anor Londo. This would be the bonfire we're going to rely on for quite a while. This lovely character over there is the bonfire keeper. You do manage to get that sick armor from her as well. Well, not from her, but you do manage to get some armor like that. From her boss, so to speak. We're going to try and level up as well. We are running running a little bit low on decent weapons. Let's just say that. The bastard sword is, very good. It's very powerful, but weapon variety, we don't really have a lot. So I'm going to be leveling up strength shortly. Let's see what this lady's got to say, though.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anorlondo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Oh. Now she can reinforce my Estus Flask as well. Here we go, +3.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
A gatekeeper and a guide, and the only beacon in this city.
The bonfires attended by the keepers are special. They are linked to one another, and their flames never die. Yet never shall the keepers of these flames meet.
Never shall they meet. I guess it's because obviously the bonfires are miles apart from one another, so why would they ever meet?
Now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for.
Okay, so she's not got a lot of words, whatever. But she's not had her legs broken. She's not had her tongue ripped out. So why is she fine? But the young lady down at Firelink Shrine, how come she was maimed and imprisoned? Bit strange. Bit odd, bit strange. And I want to show you something as well. Come on, guys. We're going to get rid of these guys. I'm going to show you something. These guys are proof that obviously size really doesn't matter. So much easier to beat these guys than the Black Knights coming up. Black Knights in general. Actually, not just coming up, just in general. No drops yet. They drop an awful lot of souls though. Awful lot of souls. Thank you. These statues, honestly. Now, do we remember the last episode? Here we go. Down you go, son. Crystal Halberd. Very, very powerful weapon, but it's not actually a unique weapon. It actually just has an upgrade to become crystal. And just like with the other crystal weapons that we've seen, once they break, they break. So use it sparingly, very, very sparingly. Down you go. Right, so if we come along here. Okay, obviously there's another path, but what's this? This is the reason why we haven't attempted the catacombs yet, why we haven't finished off Quaelag's domain and obviously the Izalith ruins. It's because of doors like this, sealed by the Great Lord's power. There you go, look. There's simply no way to get through. And yeah, it's a total waste of time to do those areas until those doors are actually removed. So we've come here first, or as quick as we can. But we're going to leave it a little bit later before we remove that. Before we remove those doors. There is something else that we need to do first. And we won't regret it. I hope. See, Anor Londo is massive. It's a huge place. As you can see by its inhabitants, it's inhabited by giants and gods and things of that nature. So it is pretty big, but it's also very bare, I've found. Very, very bare. But there is a reason for it. There is a reason why it's supposedly the home of the gods. But it's just completely empty. There's no worshippers or anything. We've got a bonfire keeper up there, and a couple of well, they're giants, giant knights, but they don't really seem very animated at all. Certainly not. So it begs the question, you know, what are they doing? We've also got to deal with things like this knocking about too. Another one. Nice. Yeah, how'd you like me now, son? Now, if we're lucky, we're going to get a new piece of equipment in a second. Oh, flipping heck. If I get him to come to me, yeah. Bam! Gargoyle helm. Don't mind if I do. Right, so it's not much better than the one that I have. Certainly not, but look how cool it is. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to keep that for a little while, I reckon. Right, so, question. How on earth do we get across and do the thing that we need to do with the things? Yeah, got to think a little bit outside the box. But it can be done, obviously. First of all, though, let's take a little look around here. Jumping attack! Bam! What have we got here? Some more Demon Titanite. Very, very interesting why there's so much knocking around. When, like I said, this is supposed to be the place of the gods. But there you go. First things first, before we assault the cathedral, we have to go into... Oh, flipping heck. There we go. We have to Assassin's Creed it into this cathedral. Down, there we go. Bam! Down you go, son. Okay, now this part, hate this part. This is probably the worst part of the game for myself, personally. So look at the state of it. We've got to get to the other end of that without falling off, and we've got to engage in combat as well. So this is going to be fun, guys. Especially with a controller that will not let you run forward. Alright. There is a trick to it though. You can just let them do that. Thank you very much. Come on, mate. Oof. What have you got for me? You got some throwing knives. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Whoa. What are you doing? Right, so there's a chest over there. Now I'm racking my brains to try and remember how we actually get across there. I believe we have to do a thing. I've got 10 humanity, I've got a lot of souls. Let's do it. Let's do it, why not, eh? We are chosen after all. Oh. Okay, is there anything else down here whilst we're here? No? Okay, so here's the trick. We have to get through that gap, which, you know, in real life probably wouldn't be such an issue. But this is Dark Souls. I guarantee we're going to run into an issue. Woo! Okay, we didn't. Excellent. Whoa! Get lost. Not having that, no way. Down you go. Should have known, really. I should have known. There was one waiting for me at the other side. Should have known. Not a mimic, so let's just get it. One divine blessing. Lovely. That was completely worth it. Okay, here we go now. Can we replicate our previous success? Yes. Good, good, good. Right. So then, here we are. Right. Let's see what's down these stairs. We might be able to make it into the cathedral. No. Never mind, never mind. It's always worth checking it out though. Now, who designed this? This looks like a terrible bloody design. Why would this even exist at all? What would be the point? Anyway, whatever. It's insanely video gamey. Insanely video gamey. Oh, you git. Try again. Get in there. You're not the only one, son. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Right, so we have a choice. We can either A, go in that direction, or B, we can keep going down. We're going to carry on going down. And the reason being is this is actually going to unlock what I would call a bonus area. But it's, like I mentioned, it's well worth doing it whilst we're actually here right now. Because you get some really good stuff. It unlocks... Oh no.
You stupid bastard! Bastard! Bastard!
Deep breaths. Deep breaths! You could help, you know. Yeah, it unlocks a one of the better grinding areas in the game as well. And there's also an item that we can get from there, which allows us to get a very, very powerful talisman and a very, very powerful weapon buff or spell. So yeah, we're gonna go there and get that sorted out before we do anything else. Thankfully as well, it's not as absolutely massive as Anor Londo is. So yeah, we won't be looking at a lot of dead space, so to speak, some dead time. Certainly not. Right, let's try this again. Okay, let's hug the wall, because these guys, they're not exactly friendly. And they're not exactly on their own either. Right. Bam! Bam! Oh, you lucky git. Are you going to have to come and get me? There you go. Down you go, son. Okay, now who's this? Black iron helm, black iron armour, black iron gauntlets, black iron leggings, great sword, and black iron great shield. This is Tarkus, the man who let's just say, humbled the Iron Golem, Iron Turkus. Unfortunately, though, the story goes he managed to get here. He is the reason why the glass was broken upstairs, and because of his heavy armour, he wasn't agile enough to actually make it across the rafters, and unfortunately he fell to his death. Now, what's telling is, of course, this guy, he wasn't even an undead. He managed to get through all of Sen's Fortress and defeat the Iron Golem whilst being alive. He was doing the no-death run, guys. And that's unfortunately where his life ended. But yeah, I would not want to be in his shoes, regardless of what he was doing here and why. I would not want to be in his shoes. Okay, now hopefully we can do some magic stealth kills. Ah, lame. Maybe not. Blech. Dead. Blech. Dead. We might have enough. We might have enough, actually. Bam! Bam! Oh. Here I come in, here we go. I always do this dodge roll thing. Here we go, down you go. Painting Guardian Sword. Do I actually have the power to use that? Where is it? No, I don't have enough dex. That is a very, very powerful weapon. Well worth getting your dex up for later on. Bam! Is that it? Is that everyone? Excellent. Throwing knife, excellent. Now, this character, they were on the chandelier. They have something very telling. They have great magic weapon on them. Yeah, as we know, the sorceries are basically monopolised by Vinheim, or whatever they want to call themselves. And yes, we have a spook down at Firelink Shrine, who had a very, very similar spell. So it seems that they've actually sent an assassin here for some reason. Now, for whatever reason, he's ended up on the chandelier. But yeah, that's very telling, because they're not after Logan. Logan was trapped in Sen's Fortress. Let's not forget. So yeah, they've sent a spook to Anor Londo for some kind of nefarious reason. But anyway, let's move on. That's why I don't go to any art galleries, guys. I got other stuff to do than have to do this. Right, here we are, guys. Here we are. The Painted World of Aramias. Level up. Certainly can. Lovely. Okay, this is a very, very good area. The enemies are pretty high level. Even these guys, which are just, you know, scrubs. Do not let them hit you, because they will just drain your health. Just gone. Just completely gone. So do not let them hit you. But yeah, this is one of those places where you could basically stay here for a very, very long time. You can get all the souls that you want very, very rapidly, very, very quickly, very, very rapidly. The boss, unfortunately, due to the rules of the run that I'm playing, the boss is going to have to go. I'm afraid, I'm sorry. But they are a passive boss. You decide to kill them. You decide to actually go there and actually take them out. They'll actually just be waiting in there. They'll actually be waiting in there. What's going on here? There we go. In their arena for you, and they won't actually attack you unless you attack them. No! There we go. Woof. Oh, I hate this section. Oh, these things are the blooming worst. They just hit so hard, man. But we have an answer to that, like we always do. What are you doing, son? Oh. We want to kill him. We can't just ignore him. We do want to kill him. Goodbye. All right. You do you. You do what you gotta do. Right. Not so bad on their own. It's a shame. They have a rare drop, which is something that we want. But yeah, if we don't get it, we'll get it later. It doesn't matter. There's plenty of these guys. Oh, flip, flip, flip. Okay, so a little bit of background. The painted world is essentially a prison. Okay, for all the things that are forbidden. And yeah, one of the things that are forbidden is albino toxic rats, which you can probably tell why. These guys as well, they've got these horrible boils all over them. They seem to be... Yeah. Oh, no. There we go, down you go. They seem to be very flame affiliated, shall we say, which would suggest to me that they're actually chaos pyromancers. And what we saw down in the down in Quayleg's domain was obviously a lot of people with these big old eggs on their back. I think that these are Chaos followers, if you were to ask me. Now, you have to be very, very careful with dispatching them because they actually, release that gas. And unless it's a fire weapon that you're using or a backstab, you are going to get toxicked, which, as we know, is something we want to avoid at all costs. Right, is that everything from this part? I think it is. The platforming sections in this game are a bit rubbish, to say the least, but they're there and they're doable. See, look, egg vermifuge. What are they doing with an egg vermifuge unless they're chaos followers, chaos servants? Is there something on here that I forgot? No? Okay, we're going to have to be very, very careful on these stairs. Lots of these crows knocking about. And yeah, they can get hit an awful lot. No, you don't. There we go, finally. Yeah, they do not mind getting hit, those crows. This weapon that we're using, it's not rubbish, not by a long shot. The only reason I want to swap it is because I'm basically bored of looking at it. So, yeah, are we still in danger? Look, there's another one. Right, drag him down. Oh? You know you can fly, right? Anyway. Any more for any more? Now there's a theory, a fan theory. Thank you very much. That these crow people are actually followers of the goddess Velka, which would make a lot of sense. It seems that there's a lot of crow imagery. Here we go. Surrounding Velka. This is obviously, like I mentioned, a prison of sorts. So there would probably be followers of Velka here. I've got everything. Did I get that other soul? There's one there. Yeah, got it. I got it. And yeah, with Velka being the goddess of sin, it does make a lot of sense. Certainly, to me it does anyway. Right. Okay. This isn't exactly where I wanted to go. But we may as well do it whilst we're here. Locked by some contraption. It's the only place that we've got to go now. It's this way. We have to fight this thing. Yay, this thing. Looks gross, but is actually great. Once we manage to get hold of a spell called Wrath of the Gods, this thing becomes very petty very quickly. But look at the amount of souls that we're getting from something really, really slow and really, really easy to beat. With some very, very decent AoE attacks. Ooh. We can very, very quickly level up to what we want. We may even be able to do it organically without having to stop and grind, which would be amazing. Okay, you're done as well. Here we go, down we go. So yeah, a huge amount of souls there, a huge amount of souls. They also drop their shield. Well, I say they drop their shield. They drop the leather shield, and they drop spears as well. This is a place to get those things if you've lost your mind. Okay, big old... yeah, look at the state of it, honestly. As if living here wouldn't be bad enough. They also put you on big spikes as well. And lock you in these concrete boxes. It is raw. What would you have to do that's so heinous that you would actually end up here? Honestly. Right. Proud Knights? What would they be doing here? 2 Proud Knights. Who knows? Anyway, the Lord of Fashion is here to kick our ass. It's lit, bro. Yeah, he is both easy and hard, if you ask me. Just depends what... whether the moon's in retrograde or not. Sometimes he's so easy. Looks like we're having a good run. Goodbye, son. Dang, look at those souls, love it. So we got his humanity, and we got a notched whip. Now that is slightly better than the vanilla whip, but not that much better. I will not be using it. Trying to hide, I suppose. Pyromancy, Acid Surge. Yeah, very good for PvP, because when you're using things like, you know, poison and everything else, poison mist, toxic mist, Acid Surge has basically the same animation, but Acid Surge will actually destroy your opponent's armor and weapons. Oh, it's locked. I got the key yet. We'll get it. We'll get that key. It's close. It's close by. So it's good for trickery and deception. But yeah, it's not very good for regular play, for solo play. Certainly not. So most of these enemies have broken weapons anyway, so... Now I could use an arrow. I didn't actually have to go around and do that. But whatever. Arrows, meh. Okay, so down here, let's just scooch down. We have, well, it's an unpopular opinion, but we have the best enemy in the game. The Bone Wheel Skeleton. Bam! I love these guys. I love them to death. I am the only person on Earth who likes fighting these enemies. But I do. I love it. I love it a healthy amount. They're just so silly. It's just like, yeah, like I said, From Software has a funny sense of humour. Just not ha-ha funny. Goodbye, son. Yeah, they absolutely wreck your health if you mess up just once. But you can actually get that bone wheel as a weapon. It's classed as a great shield. And yeah, instead of doing a bash, it spins the wheel. Come on, son. Come on. And yeah, it's not really supposed to be used for combat. Let's just say that you're going to have better weapons than the bone wheel, but it's an awful lot of fun, and you can basically stick it on your back as well. So Fashion Souls. What's going on with this fella? Down you go, son. Yeah. Right. Brave warrior. Click clack. So that's open now. Anybody who plays video games, can you tell me what this is, please? Yeah, hidden wall. We have to be careful in here. Because like I said, although I do enjoy fighting these enemies, they will wreck your day if you let them. You have to be very careful, and in an area like this, we literally cannot dodge them. Yeah, it's not good. Try and get them caught a little bit. You can get them out here. They get caught on the walls. Down you go. Okay, so that's one down. He showed us another hidden wall. Let's just be careful. What's up, son? damage. Yeah, boy. Off you twaddle. Or toddle. Do whichever. Just off. Annex key. That's what we're looking for. Okay, still got to be careful. Okay. Yeah, there he is, look. There he is, right. Dead end, son. Bam! Well, we've not been lucky with that drop. Hello. Okay, I feel sorry for this guy, really. He's just trying to vibe, trying to hide away, but unfortunately, that's not Dark Souls. This is Dark Souls. Gonna pop? Nope. Good. Pyromancy Fire Surge. In my opinion, not very good. But it does shoot fire out of your hands. Like a flamethrower instead of a fireball. So that's up to you if you want to use it. Personally, I don't use it. If it had a little bit more poise damage, then maybe. But it doesn't, so there you go. Right, up we get. Now we've basically unlocked two things now. We have unlocked, we're going to unlock this little annex building here. And that door that we've just opened is the doorway to the end of the level. So we're very close to completing this part. Right, here we go. No! Bye! Oof. Sometimes that's all you can do. Sometimes that's all you can do is just use range. There we go. Get lost. That's how you do it. Yeah. Got that. Something very similar to Darkroot Garden. We have a petrified blacksmith holding an ember. And that ember is actually, again, another divine ember. Or at least it's in the divine family. It's actually the dark ember. Occult energies. which I will tell you all about in a second. Oh, you've got to be joking. That was a waste. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
You stupid bastard!
Yay, ladies and gentlemen. Yay. Right. Well, it's not the end of the world. There we go. Thankfully, we did unlock that shortcut, and this is, you know, literally the last part of the level before we're going to get to the boss. So yeah, a lot of this section never needs to be repeated ever again. Never. There's no point in me going down there. Other than to get my souls now. Iframes! Goodbye. Now, does he have an angle on me? Don't know. You were the one, weren't you? Did have an angle? Well, that one does, anyway. Well, now that he's been aggroed, let's sack him off. Velka's rapier, or rapier. Decent weapon. If you're into that kind of thing, decent weapon. Oh, I'm sick of this guy. What a waste. What an absolute waste. Flipping heck, where are they? Right, there we go. Right. We're just going to have to go old school on him. He's going to be like that. Ha ha ha! Bye guys, bye bye. Miracle Vow of Silence. They can fly! They can fly! How are they dying? Because they've gone down there. Oh my lord. They flew over here. They flew over here. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. It's no skin off my nose. Oh, going the wrong way here. Ah, there we go. Mask of Velka, black cleric robe, black manchette, or manchetti. Answers in the comment section how to actually pronounce that. And black tights. Lovely. Oop. Right, I believe that there's another section that we need to get to as well. Ha! Blind drop. There we go. Gosh, we get a lot of humanity here. Not that I'm complaining about that, certainly not, but and I'm trying to get humanity, it's just oh, there's just none. There's just none. Whenever I'm trying to get some, there's just none. Okay. Pathetic. Pathetic. Try again. Again, pathetic. Utterly pathetic. Try again. Ta-da! What a gold coin. A useless gold coin. Ladder. Here we go. Okay. Interesting. Yes, interesting. Down we go. Okay, more rats. Painting Guardian set. Yeah, it's a very nice set actually. I like the style of it. I do like the style of it. But yeah, it's not my style at the moment. Not just yet. Oh, we've got to kill all those guys now. Mate! Oh my goodness!
You stupid bastard!
Oh, now they have to go. Now they have to go. What was going on there? Oh, just roll into the corner. Why not? Well, at least we've got a chance to get these little baubles now. Got some more humanity. There we go. And in the courtyard, obviously, another drop. Oh my goodness! Yeah, those souls are coming back home with me. Is there anyone in here causing us issues? No, it's just the rats, isn't it? Okay, good. Thank goodness for that. Oh, flip. A thought has just occurred to me. We are not done yet. There's a tiny little bit that needs doing, but it will lead us to the thing. Oh, you're joking. Can't believe I forgot that part. You silly man. Silly, silly man. Oh well, we live and we learn. Backstabs. Oh, thank goodness for backstabs, honestly. Okay, now I'm not sure whether these guys come after me anyway or not, but the next guy that we're going to fight, we absolutely 100% do not want to have to fight these as well at the same time. Down you go. It's one down. It's probably a good job really that we came down here. There is a soul here that we missed out. Oof. But where's that other fella gone now? I do not want to be using my magics. We are going to need all of those in the next couple of minutes. Right, has he followed me? Where is he? Oh, you little trash. Absolute trash. Bye. Right, so does that look familiar to anyone? Here we go, zombie dragon. Okay, so this is the best way to actually deal with this fella, but you can actually beat him with melee as well. When he does that, you can actually get into this section, and he'll actually turn and try and fill this section up with vomit or whatever that is. When he's vomiting in there, you can run up the stairs and knock his block off. I'm going to show you how to do it actually whilst I'm here. Watch this. Which health has he got? And down you go. Don't mind if I do. That's all of a proud knight. Another dragon scale. And the blood shield. Blood shield, very good shield. Every time you equip it, however, say instead of moving it to a talisman, for example, and then back to a shield, it increases your build-up of basically every negative status ailment, so just be careful. Bam! Yeah, a little glitch in the game that never ever got fixed. If you do a jumping attack on the hind legs of the dragon there, they open up. If you'll pardon it, they open up and allow you passage. I wouldn't really recommend it though, just because it's a pain. It's much better to obviously do the level properly so you get all the stuff. But yeah, if you're just in a rush, you can definitely do that, certainly. Right, now, speaking of being in a rush, we have things that we need to do, and the time on this video is ticking on. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Oh, flipping heck, I forgot about that fella at the end. Right. Oh, hitboxes. Here we go. Come on, son. We need to be careful. We have a boss coming up. Bam! There we go. Yeah, we have a boss coming up. So we need to be careful with our Estus flasks. So he had to go. But yeah, that guy, again, he's got guaranteed drops. So he'll either guarantee a large shard or a piece of his equipment. Or sometimes both. But he's a pain in the ass to try and fight on this bridge, let me tell you that. Do we have... Oh... Hello. Yeah, this boss has a gimmick.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thou hurry toward thine death?
And that gimmick is she's invisible. But if you hit her hard enough, you can bring her back. Now we can also get her tail as well if we're lucky. Her tail is very, very powerful. Now she's not very good at combat, as you can see. She is much better at hiding. BAM! Bam! Likes and subs. Likes and subs. Right. Also this. Yeah. That's an awful lot of souls as well. Excellent. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Right, okay. Let's end the video on a cutscene. Smashed it. Now, do not be tempted to use that homeward bone, because what that will do is it will take you back to the painting. So do not use it. Oh, I mean, this a thought occurs to me. This area would be a great place for a covenant, because yeah, there's I mean, there is a covenant knocking around, but this place in particular would be good, because obviously these painting guardians, sorry, this would be really, really good for group PvP, you know, along with the forest guardians as well. It would be a great place for it, but no, you can't have nice things. What am I doing? What am I doing? That is exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do. I didn't even want to push the lever. What am I doing? The tiredness is getting to me. Thank you. Could have sworn I spotted a red glow there then. It has been known to happen. Who was the architect for Anno Londo, honestly? Awful. It looks nice. No wonder everybody bloody left. Right, well, I did say that we were going to end the video, and I've just ended up running along here for no reason. Totally forgot to finish the video. But yeah, that was the Painted World. A very, very good place to gain humanities, to gain souls and level up. There is also an enemy there that will drop a unique item. You can farm that item, and you can get a very powerful spell and talisman as well. It wasn't showcased here because it is a rare drop, but it's the ravens. The ravens drop the item. So yeah, I am going to leave it there. You have watched this for long enough. Congratulations for making it this far. If you have liked what you've seen, as always, past at the end of every video, make sure you like, make sure that you subscribe, and make sure that you leave a comment. If you don't like what you've seen, again, do exactly the same. Leave that comment and let me know what you'd like to see differently. Okay, well yeah, I will leave it here. I will see you on the other side, guys.